Alright, just gotta wait for the ad to finish. Rainbow Six Siege. Counter-Strike 4. Nah, I'm sure it's different. Still, you know, it's just one of those games I never really got into personally. Like, it looks fun, but it also looks kind of a Twitch shootery, and I don't mind that, but not a big fan either. Not a big fan. Okay. Well, welcome to Free Friday. I know I'm doing this a bit early, but that's because I'm going to be busy later today. So we're going to be playing Total War Warhammer. I have most of the campaigns. I don't have the new one, but I'm going to go ahead and give it another go. I played it a little while ago. It's just that I was never able to get it working very well. Like, it works. It works fine. It runs fine. It's just, how can I put it? Like, it's just kind of slow. We'll find out.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath. Fearless and unbreakable. To war!
I'm gonna go ahead and play the Dwarves because they're the easy one. I haven't played very much of this Total War series, which is a shame because it looks like a lot of fun. I should play it more though, you know. Like, I'm a big fan of Warhammer. I don't like what they did recently with the whole what is it? Age of Sigmar. At least from what I've seen. But I understand why they did it. They kind of wanted to basically make an apocalypse version of Warhammer. Because in Apocalypse, it functions the same way, where it's like, sorry, basically, it's like just get all your miniatures together, and you know, have a big battle, and you know, just try to have a fun time, and you can have like special formations and such, you know, special rules, special abilities. I actually have the Apocalypse rulebook, so. You know, I actually have both editions. Not the newest one, but the one before it and the one before that. You can see how they've been trying to tweak the game more and more to where, you know, you can just, like, bring all your miniatures, have a big fight that can last, like, maybe an hour to, like, 5, maybe even longer if you want to do, like, the campaign type thing. And then, you know, you just have yourself a grand old time. Pretty much how most of Warhammer is, but like, and 40k to an extent, but it's more about like you pick an army, kind of like this game. I'd like to see a 40k version of this game done, but I can understand why they don't. There's like billions of planets, or hundreds of millions. Uh-oh. You left his gun behind.
Presents a chance for the brave to bring about an age of reckoning. I come to the Dwarf High King as a herald of such times. And so I find myself at the King's right hand.
By the way, like I said, I played a little bit of this before, and I think that's supposed to be the player character. This guy that's talking.
Greenskins flock to the banner of a Thorgrim Grudgebearer leads a mighty throng from Karazakarak, smashing aside any foes that block our path.
I like the dwarves as a faction too. It's actually kind of interesting. I had a theory about that, but maybe I'll bring it up later. Like the dwarves and how the Warhammer world kind of ties into Middle Earth. It's a bit esoteric, but if you understand the lore, it kind of makes sense. But like I said, I'm gonna deal with it later. I'm gonna play the game for now.
I see orcs swoop. They foul our mountains with their vile tales. The Damaskron, our great book of grudges, is filled with such green-skin atrocities. Bring hammer and axe. Show these irks and Groby no mercy.
Let's kill him.
Begin their attack, my lord. See for yourself.
Okay. As you can see, this game is old world tactics, so it's a lot about formation and sight lines.
Be sure to join the fight yourself. The warriors will be greatly inspired by your presence.
Forward!
Long be it! The might of Karazakarak!
Let's get them, dwarves.
Remember, as you fight, that help and advice is available at your request, my lord. You may rely upon it.
Off we go! It is a reckoning! Nothing can stop us! All around us! Move this throne!
Attack! Show the ancestors that the spirit of the Darby remains strong. That the age of reckoning has begun.
Charge! It's also a lot about flanking. As you can see, these hammerers are flanking right here. Got ourselves a scrap, we do. Charge!
Attack the sides and the rear of the enemy where possible. Their courage will surely pay if surrounded.
Envelop them! You. Oh, I can't select them. They're retreating. Push up on the archers.
The enemy begin to crumble. They run from the battle. Be sure to take charge of the forces you control, sire. Effective command of your army is a skill worth mastering.
Run up on them. Get those archers. As you can see, there's a lot of status effects too, so gotta watch what people are doing and make sure everyone's A-okay. Oh, you're archers. Whoops.
Your presence can sway the battle's action. Your words and actions can inspire the troops before you. Use your influence and abilities.
Kill the what is it? Groggy? Grooky? Whatever dwarf is for orc.
The enemy general joins the battle at last. Nashrak fights amidst his mounted warriors. Cut them down.
Move up. So you can see there's like artillery and stuff too you can use. It's a fun game. It's just a bit more strategic. Go ahead and march for now. I want you to hit that goblin unit.
The greenskins run for their mountain, my king grudge-bearer. The battlefield is secure.
Damn Kroggy. Oh, I got the crap victory. That's the other thing that's kind of neat too. At the end of the match, it tells you how you did. Like, I could have done much better. But, you know, like, it was the first one anyway, so. Indeed, it was, in fact, it was just like a tutorial. Also, the dwarves are really slow, like, just in all game terms. They don't have very many mounted units. You know, they're more about shield walls and, like, turtle tactics. They make up for it by having, like, good fighters that are all around, you know, powerful. Especially later when you start getting, like, the grudge throwers and the thunderers. You get to be a bit more versatile. They're not too great on the attack, though, as you can see there, because they're not very fast. You can see what I mean about long load times, and that's just because it has to load up the world map, which is huge. Like, I've been watching Arch Warhammer on and off, and I don't see any of his videos on Total War, but there's at least like 20 of them for just his first Total War playthrough, and they're like an hour each. It's a long game, like it's like Civilization long. But that's one of the things that makes it you know, an interesting sell. It's on sale right now too. I don't know about the DLC. That's the other thing. Is like I have a lot of the DLC because I bought it when it was on a Steam sale too. See, look, it's saying graphics memory running low. You could tick the unlimited box, but slowdowns may happen if you don't have much system memory. I need a better processor and shit. But I have to worry about other things first. So that's that's gonna be an issue. But you know, one thing at a time. I'll put some money aside for it, and then hopefully I'll be able to run this and maybe even Total War Warhammer 2. Because that looks like a lot of fun. You get to play the more long-lived empires.
Your sacred peak
Although
is
dwarves
secure,
live for a
King
while.
Grudgebearer. The mountains rumble to the sound of your armies marching, yet the threat to your kind has scarcely diminished.
More tutorial.
The lands around here remain infested with filthy greenskin scum. See for yourself.
See, like these. There's dwarves here. One thing I like too is they recreated the province lines really well for the most part. Like there's dwarves in the south, and they ran over there after a lot of their stuff got destroyed and such. There's all these mountains, World's Edge Mountains. There's some more this way too, but it's mostly like humans. Actually, humans are this way, that's right.
The dwarfs of Baragvar look kindly upon your cause, sire. With sufficient persuasion, they would likely join your struggle against the Greenskins. The Greenskins of the Bloody Spears continue to defile your most sacred monuments. They must be expelled from these mountains with all haste. No dwarf king should tolerate such a presence so close to Everpeak.
Agreed.
The scabby-eyed tribe of Greenskins maintain their hostilities against you from their feeble camps upon the plains. Be sure to watch their movements carefully.
To war!
Vengeance must be the answer. The Bloody Spears cannot be allowed to regroup after their defeat. Press forward and maintain the offensive.
Send me to vengeance. Thronebearers, move!
Good. The enemy will no doubt have picked up your movements. They will be frantically barricading their hovels in preparation for your arrival. More of your proud kin stand ready to take up arms against the invaders, my lord. Recruit them, and they will be ready to fight in the battles that are to come.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Good against gates. See, like, got a great weapon. Because they're hammers. Miners.
Sure enough.
Everything works on turns, too. That's another thing you have to consider. I don't need very many miners right now, so I'm going to stick with just infantry. Okay, I have to recruit at least 3, so I'm just going to have...
The recruits will make first-rate warriors, I'm sure. For now, the Let's also look at improving your infrastructure at home. A solid base of operations will repay itself on the battlefields ahead. Upgraded training facilities will allow you to better train the Dawi to fight, sire. Excellent. Stout hands will be set to work immediately.
See, that's another thing, too.
To further your methods of war, if you are to drive the orc filth from the mountains, put the finest minds from the guilds to work on improving your practices and knowledge.
If you control all 3, you get a bonus. gonna go ahead and include the families.
Good. In time, the law they will gain will surely aid your cause. I know your patience wears thin, my king, but you must temper the need for vengeance with further intelligence of the Groby's actions. There is nothing more to do for now.
And turn. So every faction can move or do nothing based on their decisions.
More greenskins muster in the mountain pass to the east. Attack now while they remain vulnerable.
It's also quests, which I like, adds that little extra edge of, opportunity and such.
The High King acts.
Like I said, I haven't played very much though, so maybe they don't work out too well. But I'm gonna find out. You can also auto resolve. I don't like doing that personally because like sometimes the computer like f's you over. Like it does it based on like a number system. I've just had a bad experience with auto resolves. That's why personally I'm just like, meh. As you can see though, it follows the the Warhammer formula too with the deployment zones. Once we get in, you'll get to see how you can set up units. And how everything works out. I'll also be able to get to play the Dwarves a bit more like the Dwarves. Yeah, I like the Dwarves. I wanted to play the Tomb Kings, but they're only in Total War 2. One other thing I've noted, there's no Ogre Kingdoms. And I get why, like, they're ogres, but, like, it's still a little disheartening. I always like the ogres. They're just kind of like this fun group. Okay, first things first. I'm putting you back here.
For the Karazenko! The clans unite! Let the vengeance begin!
Alright, so...
Vengeance! Tell! For the Karazenko! Kazoo! Hamaras!
Oops.
Ancestors!
Be sure to use the maps available to assist your tactical planning, Commander.
Ah, they're not gonna move, are they? Let's take our time. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Trees will provide him cover. This whole system right here is kind of funky. Like, I liked how it worked in Battle for Middle-earth 2, because basically each unit was just assigned like its own box, so whenever you put them in formation, it would affect things that way. Yeah, they seem pretty content just to sit over there. Alright, here's the plan. Where's my grudge thrower? I'm gonna set everyone out first. I'm gonna try and catch them in this canyon here. In fact, I want you to set up over here. Come on, everybody. Another thing I liked about Battle for Middle-earth is that they were like random animals you could encounter. Just, I understand why they didn't put it in this game. Like, kind of, mess things up, but... Alright, I want everyone to set up. Ah, damn it. Come on over here. Unless you just want to be bombarded. Alright, new plan. Since the grudge thrower is just since they're content just to sit there in a very un-orc-like fashion. Then again, it is... Oh wait, they're starting to move. Are they? Oh, of course not. They're not going to move. Okay. It's still a training mission, probably, so... Once again, I'm going to have to take the attack to them. But that's okay. You know what? In fact, I want the hammers to stay behind. Alright, here's the plan. I'm going to have them bombard for a little while we move into position. Once they start moving up towards us, then we're going to have to redirect artillery. Might just get it to halt, actually. Yeah, I'm taking a little while on this, I know, but this is how I play these games. Like, very meticulous. It's another reason why I'm reforming the lines the way I am. So I didn't realize that this was more of just a way the formation is. I wish there was some preset you could use. Maybe there is. Just haven't found it yet. Okay. Nice, almost got their archers out. That'll help. Gear forward. Fortunately, they have the high ground. Not in the meme way. Here we go. Damn, can't you aim? Oh, they're out of ammo. Shit, I didn't realize that was a thing. Oh well. Go ahead and just maintain position. Cut them down! Kill them all! You're on your own, boy. Oh shit.
Your general has been wounded in the fighting and carried from the field, sire. His loss will be keenly felt by those left fighting.
Keep it up. Kill him. I think that was supposed to happen. Still, though, I think I did pretty well. Maybe I should have kept the king back. Yeah, that's another thing I like about this game. It's the fact that lets you consider how you did. I wish there was an option to be able to run people to the ground, though, you know, like, I understand I'm playing Dwarves, so we don't really have cavalry to do that, but still. As you can see, longer loading times. Still, it's a fun game. It's a lot of fun, you know, strategy and tactics blended well. It's old world, so, you know, like, you have limits, although there is a bunch of, like, wizards and, like, other stuff you can get if you play other races. You know, Chaos has their own thing. Orcs, too. Still no Ogre Kingdoms, but I get it. I wouldn't be surprised if they were mercenaries. That's another thing that they should add, if possible, is, you know, Dogs of War capability. Maybe that is later. Like I said, I haven't played very much this game, so I'm making idle speculation, but... Oh, wait, there are some mercenaries, never mind. They're faction specific, but you can still buy specialist units. Execute.
Unto glory for the ancestors.
Your appointed lord has fallen in battle, sire. A replacement must be chosen to lead what remains of his army. Let us hope they don't meet with the same fate.
Master of runecraft.
The Grobi maintain one of their slum camps beneath the pillars of Grunni, a sin that cannot remain in the Damaskron any longer. The pillars must be returned to Dwarfen hands.
Rune Lord.
Oh yeah, regiments of renown.
What do you want?
Should I push forward? Yeah, I might as well.
Aye up. For Karazankor.
pretty pretty defenseless. I'm gonna have to be careful though. Wouldn't be surprised if they have something up their sleeves. Still in the introduction phase, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was over rather quickly. Yeah, I think I'll just have enough time to be able to finish this up, and then that will be that. Like I said, it's a fun game. It's kind of expensive because Sega decided to chop it up into a bunch of DLC, which is a shame. But, you know, they're free to practice however they want. And I bought it because I'm a big fan of all this, so that's why I chose to support an action even though I don't like it. And I understand, you know, like, that's kind of hypocritical. But, you know, it's like, if I like it enough, I'm willing to pay for it. Granted, I'd rather it just be one game altogether. Like, that would be the best. And then they charge, like $60, $80. It's like a Game of the Year edition. And it would be warranted because there's a lot of content. Granted, a lot of it is just kind of like, you know, here's a new faction with some different powers, but it's basically the same thing. But, you know, like I said, I like this, so... The hell is that? Oh, reinforcing army. You know what? I'll keep the formation the game has me in.
The terrain conceals the enemy's movements, Commander. We must be wary.
I want you to defend the cannon. Or the grudge thrower, as I should say. Kill them all. They flee. Oh shit, what the hell? I thought they were running away. Fucking assholes. Clever little bastards. That could have gone better. Still, it could have gone worse, too. I was also able to kill their leader, so... Or a leader. Oh, nice. The hammers were able to get a little action, too. Excuse me. Perhaps I should have moved them forward and kept the miners back. Yeah, either way. Yeah, the miners took some damage. Hey, that's one other thing too. Orcs, or not orcs, sorry, dwarves. That could have been considered an insult to dwarves. Anyways, dwarves don't have access to magic because they aren't a part of the whole chaos thing. Like, there are chaos dwarves, but they don't have an innate ability to be a part of magic. They can make runes, however, and runes are powerful tools because unlike magic, they work a lot more reliably and have a less chance of really, really bad stuff happening, like exploding or that spell going awry or summoning demons and shit. Like, but on the other hand, they can't have access to some of the more powerful abilities like calling meteors and like lightning and all that.
If you say so, beardling.
Your Dowie have been put to work fixing up the captured city, sir. Yet there are many grudges still to settle. Perfidious manlings and bloodthirsty vampires.
Oh yeah, there's
threaten
vampires
in the
too.
north. And your mountain will never be safe, while a single greenskin draws breath. To war! Gyrocopter scouts report of a greenskin migration heading northwards. Spies say they intend to meet up and swell the mobs of a dread orc warlord who travels towards the Badlands. Whatever they are up to, they must be stopped. Summon the throng.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and just end my turn. See what happens. Oh. That's right. Now I gotta find a... No. Here we go. So many buttons. Treasury, technology, objectives, grudges, events, forces. Here we go.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Give him that.
Yes.
Yeah, there's also Bretonia, which is pretty much like King Arthur's France, even though King Arthur was French, so. Oh man. Can't believe the terrible monsters declared war on me. Wish I could look at enemy disposition, i.e. how much they have. But that looks like all the time we have for today, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and save. See, I have a dwarf and an empire game going. I'm going to go ahead and override it because I don't think I was doing too well last time. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll post this later. Y'all have a good day. Bye.